Munich, a city in southern Germany, as if painted. With Baroque facades just 50 kilometers north of the Alps, life here moves to its own melody. Church bells. The glockenspiel, tower clocks with moving figures, street musicians of every style, and in between, the hum of trams and a bustling, lively crowd. Here, in the heart of Europe, between the mighty Isar River and the city's green lung, the English Garden, one of the most fascinating cities in the world, has taken shape. A city that breathes history and builds the future. It's hard to believe it is over 800 years old. Munich is not just the capital of Bavaria. It's a way of life, a blend of cosmopolitan openness, tradition, innovation, and comfort. And once you've been here, you understand. Munich is more than a place. It's one of Europe's richest and most remarkable souls.
The founding, a dispute, a bridge, and a city. Munich's story begins in 1158 with a dispute, a bridge, and a bold idea. Duke Heinrich the Lion had a bridge built across the Isar without the permission of the Bishop of Freising. He wanted to control the salt trade, the white gold of the Middle Ages, under his own authority. The conflict reached Emperor Frederick Barbarossa, who ultimately ruled in favor of the Duke, laying the foundation for Munich. Around this bridge, a market emerged, trading salt, grain, livestock, and wine. Only a few hundred people lived here. Monks, merchants, and craftsmen who gathered around the small monastery on Petersbergl. The name comes from these monks, Monichen, by the monks. What began as a dispute over tolls became the birth of a city that turned conflict into success and trade into history.
From village to metropolis, people and mentality. The first Munich residents were merchants, craftsmen, hauliers, and innkeepers. Many came from Upper Bavaria, Tyrol, and Swabia. The original Municher was never a single figure, but the product of a vibrant mix, a melting pot of Tyrolean craftsmen, Italian merchants, and artists from all over Europe. In the 14th century, the city walls were completed, guilds emerged, and in 1310, the first town hall was built at today's Marienplatz, the city's pulsating heart. From here, Munich began to form its own identity, confident and humorous, but rooted in tradition, but always yet open to new ideas. With the construction of the new town hall in 1867, Munich wanted to show, we are no longer a small town, we are a capital of world stature. At that time, over 100,000 people already lived here, and the monumental building became a symbol of Bavarian pride. Just a few decades later, around 1900, Munich counted 500,000 inhabitants and had definitively become a major city. Thus, the Munich soul was born, confident, relaxed, cosmopolitan, and full of emotion, and remains unmistakable to this day.
Munich welcomes everyone who knows how to blend openness and tradition artfully. Munich's liquid gold. Now, let's talk about beer, perhaps Munich's most famous product after Lederhosen. The oldest brewery in Munich is Augustinerbräu, founded by thirsty monks of the Augustinian order just a few decades after the city's founding in 1328. It remains family-owned to this day, a rarity in a world of global corporations, and produces around 1.3 million hectoliters of beer annually. Over almost 700 years, that's an estimated 10 billion bottles, a number with an incredible amount of zeros. Soon, other legendary brewers followed. Löwenbräu, since 1383 a symbol of Bavarian strength,
and still one of the most famous export brands worldwide. Spaten Brewery, founded in 1397, pioneer of bottom-fermented brewing, and the iconic Hofbrauhaus, founded in 1589 by Duke Wilhelm V. Munich beer is now enjoyed in more than 80 countries, and the scent of malt and hops still hangs over the city, especially on days when the wind carries it from the breweries. Beer made Munich rich and famous. The Oktoberfest alone sells about 7 million liters of beer annually, and Bavarian breweries export more than 5 million hectoliters annually. Liquid gold reminding the world of Munich. But beer alone did not make the city great. It was the combination of craftsmanship, trade, art, and later, technology.
And here comes BMW. From propeller idea to global corporation, BMW's story begins in 1916 with an idea that was literally meant to take off. The Bavarian Aircraft Works, Bayerische Flugzeugwerke AG, emerged from the dream of Karl Rapp and Gustav Otto, son of the inventor of the Otto engine. They wanted to build aircraft engines, and they succeeded. By 1918, over 80 planes flew with BMW engines. The legendary BMW 3A set records: powerful, reliable, precise. After World War I, aircraft manufacturing was banned by the victors. BMW had to reinvent itself. So, they switched to two wheels. In 1923, the first motorcycle rolled off the production line, the R32, 8.5 horsepower, 95 kilometers per hour, a symbol of new beginnings and passion for technology. Only 5 years later, in 1928, came the first car, the BMW 315, built in Thuringia. From there, the rise was steep. In the 1930s, the BMW 328 made Munich world famous. Elegance, performance, precision, a vehicle that made history. At the BMW Museum near the Olympic Park, you can experience this history. From aircraft engines to the charming Isetta, Elvis Presley's legendary BMW 507, to the electric i7 and the futuristic iNext concepts. A century of engineering made in Munich. Today, BMW is a global corporation. Over 150,000 employees worldwide, about 40,000 in Bavaria alone. More than 2.5 million vehicles per year. Revenue of over 155 billion euros in 2023. But BMW is more than industry. It is part of Munich's identity. Drive through the city, and sometimes you see black and white test cars, top secret, not yet released. The future on wheels in everyday life.
Munich's economy, high-tech, media, and research. Today, Munich is much more than beer, pretzels, and Bavaria. It is one of Europe's leading economic centers. Here beats the heart of innovation. Tradition meets technology, and from this union, the future is born. Since 1847, Siemens has shaped the city, as have Alliance, Linde, MAN, and Infineon. Add to that international giants like Google, Apple, and Microsoft, which have established development centers here. Over 500,000 people work in Munich in high-tech, research, and finance. And Munich is Germany's startup capital. More than 1,300 young companies are founded here, supported by hubs like Work1 or Munich Urban Collab, where creative minds from around the world develop new ideas. One example, the startup Lilium, developing electric air taxis. What sounds like science fiction actually takes off here. Over 140 venture capital firms fund innovation in the region. Many ideas come directly from the laboratories of the Technical University of Munich, TUM, or the LMU, both ranked among the best universities in the world. Today, Munich is recognized as one of Europe's leading centers for artificial intelligence, robotics, and biotechnology. Here, People are not just thinking about the future, they are building it.
The soul of Munich, tradition and joy of life. Why visit Munich? It is a city of joie de vivre, a place where urban progress and Bavarian ease live in perfect balance. Beer gardens meet river waves. World-famous opera intertwines with lively street music of all genres. And right in the city center, people can surf the Eisbach wave or enjoy designated areas for nudism, FKK, while just a few kilometers away, countless serene lakes and the nearly year-round snow-covered Alps beckon. Munich is a city between laptop and Lederhosen, between high technology and tradition. Bankers live next to artists, students alongside retirees. Live and let live. That is the Munich philosophy. People meet in the English Garden, Hofgarten, or Café Glockenspiel at Marienplatz and enjoy the here and now. Famous artists such as Franz von Stuck, Wassily Kandinsky, and Paul Klee found inspiration here. Their works are displayed in the Pinakothek der Moderne or the Lenbach House. In the Villa Stuck, for example, visitors can experience experimental art and even create their own works from a wide selection of materials which can be taken home or exhibited. Over 60 museums, countless galleries and stages make Munich one of Europe's leading art cities. The Residenztheater and Volkstheater represent both classical and experimental stages. And then there are the personalities who shaped Munich's history. King Ludwig II, the fairy tale king. Thomas Mann, who wrote The Magic Mountain here. And Sophie Scholl, who gave her life for freedom in Munich. This city has produced people who made world history and continues to do so today. Education and science. Munich is not only a city of culture and economy, it is also a center for education and research. The Ludwig Maximilian University, LMU, was founded in 1472 in Ingolstadt and relocated to Munich in 1826. The first chair was for theology. Today, Nobel laureates in medicine, physics, and economics conduct research here. The Technical University of Munich, TUM, founded in 1868, is one of Europe's leading technical universities. About 100,000 students shape the life of the city, keeping Munich young, vibrant, and innovative. Over 40 Nobel Prizes have been awarded to Munich universities, including Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen, Thomas Mann, and Theodor Hensch. Research focuses include medicine, natural sciences, engineering, and humanities. For visitors, this means stroll through Munich and discover the traces of this knowledge city in impressive university buildings, state-of-the-art research centers, 60 museums of all kind, or public lectures offering a glimpse into the future. Not to mention one of the largest technical museums in the world. The Deutsches Museum houses entire aircraft, ships, and all kinds of technology from the past to the present day. Munich invites you to experience education, feel science, and enjoy the inspiring atmosphere of a city that breathes knowledge and innovation.
Beer gardens and Oktoberfest. Munich is often equated with Oktoberfest, the exuberant celebration of beer, joy, and Bavarian tradition. Whether one debates it or not, the festival now attracts over 6 million visitors from around the world each year. First held in 1810 for the wearing of Crown Prince Ludwig, it was developed to its current scale by the local innkeepers. In 2024, about 7 million liters of beer were served. But Oktoberfest is more than beer. It's about music, costumes, rides, culinary specialties, and the lifestyle of an entire region. The festival has become a global brand, Even on the remotest Caribbean islands, Oktoberfest is celebrated. Even though a liter costs 15 euros today, Munich locals and visitors alike never miss the event. Munich's beer gardens are similarly legendary, part of the city's soul. Originating in the 19th century when breweries served beer under chestnut trees, today they are social spaces where visitors can bring their own food and enjoy the convivial atmosphere. Munich invites you. Savor life, taste tradition, and dive into a festival that moves both heart and senses.
Landmarks and Munich today. Facts, memories, and life. Munich unites history and future. Every corner tells its own story. Walking through the city, you quickly notice, behind every building, square, and park, there is a story waiting to be discovered. Here are the most interesting places and buildings. Landmarks, facts, and memories. Marienplatz, heart of the Old Town. The Glockenspiel rings daily at 11 a.m. Frauenkirche, iconic twin towers, first phase from 1468. Nymphenburg Palace, the Lustschloss, a Baroque residence of the Wittelsbachs, built in 1664. English Garden, around 375 hectares, larger than Central Park in New York City. Olympia Park, built for the 1972 Olympics, site of the tragic attack that killed 11 Israeli athletes, a reminder in city history. A memorial in Fürstenfeldbruck commemorates the victims. Allianz Arena, opened in 2005, facade lighting in team colors. Deutsches Museum, the world's largest technology museum, founded in 1903, and more. But Munich is more than sights. It is a living, growing city.
Munich today, for residents and visitors alike. Munich is a city to be experienced for residents and visitors alike. Every stroll reveals variety. Historic buildings meet modern architecture. Traditional beer gardens meet innovative startups. Colorful neighborhoods meet green oases. Over 1.6 million people live in Munich today, and the number is rising. Approximately 6.2 million people live in the Munich Metropolitan region. New districts like Freiham or the Kreativquartier are emerging, and people from over 180 nations shape the cityscape. All are welcome. The city invests billions in sustainable mobility, housing, and research. Here, tradition meets high-tech, and history is written anew every day. Munich is clean, safe, and offers a high quality of life, but also high rents and one of Europe's greatest cultural diversities. Visitors can find guidance at tourist info centers, at Marienplatz or the main train station, or online at münchen.de and the Welcome Center. Munich, a feeling of life. A place that constantly reinvents itself, yet never forgets its roots. Visitors sense here beats the heart of Bavaria and a piece of Europe too.
Future and outlook. And Munich does not stand still. The city is already thinking about tomorrow. New buildings are rising in the exhibition city. Research and technology clusters are expanding, and the S-Bahn network is being extended to make mobility even more efficient. Munich applied to host the Summer Olympics and Paralympics in 2036, 2040, or 2044. In a citizen vote on October 26, 2025, over 66% supported the application, and the chances are promising for one of the dates to be selected. But Munich is already building. The city focuses on sustainable mobility, green housing, and digital districts, a clear sign that Munich actively shapes its future while positioning itself as a European metropolis. Walk through Munich today
and you see history, present, and a glimpse of the future. The city lives, grows, and continues to inspire people from all over the world.
Transport and connectivity. Visitors quickly notice Munich is not only beautiful, but also incredibly well connected. Munich Airport, about 30 kilometers northeast of the city, links Munich directly with the world. Over 200 destinations across Europe, Asia, America, and Africa. Within the city, a vast bus and central train station at the Hauptbahnhof ensures easy arrival and departure, while the S-Bahn, U-Bahn, and tram networks reach every corner of the city. Whether Old Town, English Garden, or Olympic Park, everything is easily and quickly accessible. Every day, 552 subway trains and 100 trams operate, carrying 3 to 4 million passengers. The S-Bahn network spans 441 kilometers, transporting nearly 1 million passengers daily. Munich's public transport is not just practical. It's an experience, modern, sometimes futuristic vehicles, clear layouts, and abundant information make exploring the city easy, whether for a day visit or longer stay. With this infrastructure, every visit is relaxed, safe, and stress-free. A rich, informative adventure, perfect for fully experiencing Munich's lifestyle.
Welcome to Munich. Munich, where history and future go hand in hand, where tradition meets technology, and where joie de vivre is not a trend, but an attitude. Welcome to Munich. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the fascinating history and vibrant life of cities, subscribe to our channel and activate the bell to never miss a video. Like the video, share it with friends, and leave a comment. Tell us which corner of Munich you want to explore next. Munich awaits you. Discover history, culture, and joy of life up close.